But for my people, it would mean that they would actually take their place as honored and known citizens of the country.
Coming up first on News 13 at 6, one local Native American tribe in South Carolina has been fighting to become federally recognized for 3 decades. And thanks for joining us at 6. Bob Juback with you tonight. Patsy's off. And in South Carolina, only one of the 9 state-recognized tribes has federal recognition. The Waccamaw Tribe is not that one. News 13's Savannah Denton spoke with the chief of the Waccamaw Tribe about what's preventing it from becoming federally recognized.
I spoke with Chief Harold Hatcher of the Waccamaw Tribe, who told me they have all but one of the 7 criteria the Bureau of Indian Affairs requires before they can potentially become federally recognized. But Hatcher says that last criteria has been an impossible task and says he has spent more than $500,000 trying to prove genealogical lineage from dating back to when the Waccamaw people were first mentioned in history, which was back in 1521.
We did not write. We didn't have a written language at all. We didn't have birth certificates or death certificates or marriage certificates or even meeting journals. We didn't have any of that sort of stuff.
Hatcher says the tribe knows who their ancestors are from other things such as where they lived, their practices, and habits. But the tribe doesn't have the DNA proof the BIA requires.
The federal government knows it's an impossibility. They know it. It's not a surprise. It's a tool that they use to make sure that they don't have to do something they don't want to do.
You know, the Native American people are the only ones who have to prove who they are. That's sad. That's real bad. And in 2023, many are still struggling to prove that they're Native American. Now, if I had to prove that I'm African American, I would be really upset.
On a state level, the recognition offers nothing more than a certificate of existence from the Secretary of State.
So it's worth being federally recognized, because now they can truly protect the land, protect their heritage, and everything through federal law.
But Chief Hatcher says it's not just about benefits.
But for my people, it would mean that they would actually take their place as honored and known citizens of the country. For me personally, I don't think I'll ever see it personally. But for me, it would be like acknowledging that my people are valid.
Executive Director for the South Carolina Commission of Minority Affairs says just a little more than 1% of the state's population is Native American.
And if we don't help them to preserve, over the next 10 or 20 years, that number will become smaller. And we're trying to prevent that or keep that from happening.
The tribe got close to getting their request in front of the General Assembly after a bill was introduced back in 2021 by former U.S. Representative Tom Rice and Congresswoman Nancy Mace. The bill was known as the Waccamaw Indian Acknowledgement Act. However, no vote ever happened, and the bill wasn't even discussed during its 2 years in Congress. I reached out to the office of Representative Russell Fry, who told me that they have been talking and working with both the Waccamaw and PD tribes in their fight to become federally recognized. Reporting in Aner, Savannah Denton, News 13.